The community can think what they want, but unless they were there, I'm sorry they feel that way.
One day after News 4 tracked down the Corasanti jury foreman, one of the many questions raised about the controversial verdict has to do with reasonable doubt. And our viewers are asking, what is reasonable doubt and how did it factor into the Corasanti trial? News 4's Luke Moretti is getting some answers for you tonight. Luke.
Well, Jackie, despite testimony from prosecution witnesses that Dr. James Corasanti struck Alexandria Rice in the bike lane on Heim Road, jurors had reasonable doubt based on the evidence or lack of evidence.
Alexandria was in the road.
That created reasonable doubt. So jury foreman William Nixon says jurors acquitted on the vehicular manslaughter count.
Maybe he was distracted by his thoughts or whatever, but he hit Alex and she was in the road. So we just couldn't convict on that.
Former Erie County District Attorney Frank Clark says believing the evidence of one witness over another is the jury's right.
If that was their finding of fact, it was a legitimate finding. There was evidence on both sides of that issue.
Nixon tells me it was the same for manslaughter second. He says jurors believed Alex was in the road and not the bike lane.
I just didn't think there was a manslaughter. There was no intent.
But Clark says reckless manslaughter does not require intent.
They may have found that there wasn't reckless conduct and as a result of that acquitted under that count. That's fine. I hope they didn't think that he had to intend to cause her death under that count, because it is not an intent crime.
Nixon says jurors did not have any faith in the test that showed Corasanti's blood alcohol content at 0.10, above the legal limit, 5 hours after the July 2011 crash in Amherst. You're saying that the jurors didn't believe or didn't have any confidence in that test?
That's correct. The defense had already brought in an expert to say that testing wasn't valid.
If it was based upon the testimony of the defense expert, that is a perfectly valid reason for finding that the blood alcohol test was not reliable.
Jurors did convict on a misdemeanor DWI offense that did not require blood alcohol proof. Now,